In this video, I will be demonstrating a GOATA 102 flow. To begin, start in a child rocker position, hands underneath the shoulders, toes together, heels away, pressing the tops of your feet down into the ground. Try to find a neutral position for your pelvis and your shoulders as you rock forward and back. Because this is a 102 flow, we'll be doing most of our work with our hands up off the mat. So to begin, start from that child rocker position, pick the hands up off the mat. Try to maintain a neutral position, not arching the back or rounding. Keep your pelvis in a neutral position, chest up, eyes forward. We're going to let the hips and lower back cook in this position. We'll rest, come back down to a child rocker. Easing into it. Again, toes together, heels away, pressing the tops of your feet down into the ground. Press the ground away from you with your hands and back with your feet to create extra tension in the posterior chain of your body. We'll come back up to good morning. And you start to rock up and down, sitting back with the hips, maintaining that tail forward, tail back, crown forward relationship. Chest up, eyes looking ahead. Five more seconds. Remember to breathe. And step up with your right foot. I want you to tuck the tail a little bit more, posteriorly rotating, posteriorly tilting your pelvis. Create a bit more of a stretch in the front of your left hip. And rock forward and back, pressing yourself forward with your glutes, pulling yourself back with your hip flexors. And switch sides. Same thing. Pressing yourself forward with your right glute, pulling yourself back with your right hip flexors. The left foot, or whatever foot is raised, it's really just there as a kickstand. It's there for balance. And back down to your good morning. You can rock or find a position where you feel a little bit weak and try to hold that position. Remember to breathe in and out through the nose, extending the exhale. Now start to turn your chest from knee to knee. By extending the exhale, you allow carbon dioxide to build up in your blood and in your lungs, which dilates the blood vessels, improves blood flow. Now pick one side. I'll be on my right side. We're going to cook on this side. Additionally, by letting the CO2 build up in your blood, you actually improve oxygen delivery. So breathing less, paradoxically, gets you more oxygen. And switch sides. Isometrics like this are a great stimulus for building connective tissue and improving blood flow, and also increasing endurance. And switch back to the other side and start to rock up and down. If you feel like one side or the other needs a little more or less work, feel free to pause the video and work a little extra on that side. Nobody is perfectly symmetrical. Switch back to the other side, rocking back and forth, sitting your hips back. Ten more seconds. Step up with the right foot. Tuck the tail under. If you feel like you need a little bit more stretch, just come forward into the stretch and breathe into that hip, or rock in and out of the stretch. Switch sides. Now, even in this half kneeling lunge position, you want to maintain that toe in, heel away posture of the foot. You may feel a stretch on the top of the ankle. That's good. It creates space for your foot to create and maintain an arch. I'll switch sides. If you feel like this isn't challenging enough, you can tuck the toes, and there you'll get a stretch on the bottom of the foot. You can lift the knee and start to strengthen in this position a little bit more. Again, holding isometrically, maintaining that tucked pelvis or neutral pelvis, although most people switch back to the other side. Most people have a tendency to tilt the pelvis forward. Five more seconds in this position. Down, back to the good morning position. Right in the center, rocking up and down. We can add a little work for the shoulders in this position. Hands behind the ears. Bring the elbows in together. In front. The shoulder blades together. Back behind. Arms out wide. Little shoulder circles going back. And forward. Three more seconds. And we'll end with a child rocker. Relax a bit. Tuck the toes. This is a bit more of a finisher or an integrator. But if you feel ready, you can push back onto your feet. Send your hips up and back. And work from a squat to a hinge. The standing version of that good morning rocker, and a hinge to a standing. That was a GOATA 102 flow. Thank you for your time, your attention, and your energy. I hope you found this video helpful.